I need more tears.
I'm so cold.
Hey guys, this is Aaron Duncan with Duncan Brothers Customs, and this is episode 2 of Hot Rods and Hot Wings. I'm here with my best friend, Ricochet. Hey everyone. My producer Joey told me that apparently I did not give Ricochet a good enough introduction. So Trevor Mann was born October 11th, 1988 in Alton, Illinois, and migrated to Paducah, Kentucky. Trevor came out of the womb with an 8-pack. 2 more than 6. You know him from the Barstool Sports video where he was playing tug-of-war with a fellow lion. He's an American professional wrestler. He's currently signed to WWE where he performs on the SmackDown brand under the name Ricochet. He is current WWE Intercontinental Champion in his first reign. He graduated high school in 2007. He did not graduate with honors, but he did graduate. He got his first tattoo in the year 2008. He's gotten many more since then. Despite not taking any lessons, he's a fantastic dancer and can moonwalk better than anyone you'll ever see. Years before his career began, he worked at close Paducah business Whaler's Catch, as well as McDonald's. After pursuing his culinary skills there, he decided he would focus more on wrestling. He began his career at Chaos Pro Wrestling in Brookport, Illinois, a stone's throw away from Paducah. Ricochet also wrestled for Japan Dragon Gate Promotion and its American branch Dragon Gate USA, where he held the Open the Brave, Dream, Triangle, Twin, and Freedom Gate championships all at once, and also won the 2013 King of Gate. He also wrestled as Prince Puma in Lucha Underground, where he was the inaugural and first ever 2-time Lucha Underground champion. From 2010 to 2018, Mann wrestled for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, as a former world champion and 2-time Battle of Los Angeles winner. He also starred alongside Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei in the 2008 critically acclaimed film, The Wrestler. Trevor has 1 son. He is currently dating Samantha Johnson, who was featured on America's Got Talent and now is WWE's current announcer, as well as a fantastic singer. His favorite television character is Winston from New Girl. Ricochet is a Libra, which makes him a born leader. He also owns one of our cars. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who needs no introduction, Trevor Ricochet Mann. Some people would know you as Ricochet. I know you as Trevor. What do you want me to call you during this interview?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think now, looking at you, it's going to be hot bods and hot wings.
You had that one in the chamber.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That wasn't on the spot.
No, I thought of it this morning in the shower. As the suds were going, I was like, I'm going to do that.
That definitely was loaded in the chamber.
I have so many. You just wait. We are actually at Over Under here in Paducah, Kentucky. Over Under is an awesome restaurant. They have bomb-ass Southwestern egg rolls, way better than Chili's. We couldn't get a sponsorship from Chili's, and then they got good pretzel bites, everything else, but we're here for the wings. His sinuses are messed up.
With the sauce.
I'm on the hotter side.
I know.
So you're on the easy side. I'm on the hotter side. My sinuses are fine. At any rate, they supplied us with their wing. What's your name?
My name's Abby.
This is Abby from Over Under. She's not the owner, but you said you weren't impressed with his celebrity a few minutes ago.
I did not say I was not impressed. I just said I didn't know how to address it.
You said I don't know his name, and I said
I don't.
Trevor Mann Ricochet. And you were like, does he know Chris Evans? And I said no.
I did not. Well, I'm sorry you don't know Chris Evans, but it's the Go-To-Jane sauce. That's our new sauce.
Go-To-Jane sauce.
Yes.
Our first wing in honor of Over Under. Thank you guys for having us here. So let's try the Wang Chung sauce, or Go-To-Jane.
That's not even what she said, but we'll try it. Here we go. I like it.
I really like it.
That's very good.
The wing itself is really good too. So are you more of a, I should know this, but normally we get boneless because that's just how we roll. Are you like flats or drums?
I'm a flats guy.
Okay. Yeah, good, because I'm a drums guy, so I'll take most of the drums, you take the flats.
I mean, I want some of the drums too, though. You. That's a delicious wing. Or a wing sauce too, as well. I gotta order a whole bunch more of those.
Like we say in Paducah, it's gooder than hell.
Only you say that.
All right, so starting off, we have the classic. This is a pretty good sauce, garlic Fresno edition. Now, I know you actually have a pretty high spice tolerance. We've ate food together for years. In fact, we ate so much spicy
food together.
Yeah.
You just said we've ate food together.
We've
for
ate food
years.
together. We've fed food to each other. But
spicy food.
Legitimately,
Specifically.
Legitimately, at one point, our bodies were so in sync, okay, that we actually had our gallbladders taken out within a week of each other. That is actually completely true.
I mean, I don't know if that's specifically because our bodies were in sync, but
Our bodies are in sync.
yeah, but it was a weird instance.
A weird instance for sure. See?
I'm trying to keep one hand dirty and one hand clean, but it already didn't work.
You're a dirty boy. So you want this time? You want the drum or the flat?
You pick first, sir. Ooh,
So the classic garlic Fresno. Let's see how this is.
classic garlic Fresno. What's the spice scale?
Scoville is 1,700 on this. So
Okay.
Pretty
Which
basic.
sounds like a lot, you know what I mean? You'd think 1,700. Mm-hmm. Right?
pretty basic sauce.
But pretty basic.
So Trevor, obviously when you were in high school,
I'll ask my question next.
what'd you say? Oh, you were gonna ask me a question?
The Scoville. How did that start? Who started that?
Who start? I think his name was Urban B. Scoville. And he said, I need to figure out how to measure these hot sauces. So stupid.
As soon as you started talking. I said, this is gonna be stupid.
I feel like all the boomers that are into cars are watching this like, what's this got to do with hot rods?
We'll get there.
Obviously, Urban B. Scoville did not get to do over-unders thing because
Yeah.
he died in 1983.
Obviously.
I don't know what that Scoville rating is on that. So you were actually our first customer at Duncan Brothers Customs. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I guess unintentionally.
Yeah, so you had a car, you kind of left it in my possession. Actually, that car was like the life-changing car for me.
Yeah.
Not to get sappy and everything, but like my mom had passed away, and then like I kind of needed something to keep me busy. So he bought this car and was like, "Hey man,
Thanks
can
to
you?"
you guys.
Yeah, thanks
for showing
yeah.
me the car.
Yeah, we kind of like did some workarounds on it. Me and two other guys, and I just kind of headed up the project. You had an Accord that we had done just months previous
yeah.
to that we had done like an air ride system on and some custom wheels and stuff like that. But I remember around that time you were telling me like, man, I'd like to get an old car, but like kind of throw some new shit at it.
Yeah.
I had been following a company called Retro Built Motors for a while, and I was like, dude, I got the car for you. I found one. Like, it was kind of wonky looking in areas, but I was like, I feel like I can make it look the way you want. So I remember you flew in, bought the car, then you drove it back, and it was a couple months later, and you were like, hey, can you do some stuff to it? Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'll do stuff to it. And then my mom passed away, so I had like all that I had to deal with, but then I only had like 3 or 4 weeks to do like God's work to the car. And there was no Duncan Brothers at the time. It was just
you,
It was just
basically,
me.
yeah.
And so it was one of those things where like, man, I was working nonstop, and that rolled me into the opportunities that would like get me into the industry and move forward. So I have to thank you for that.
No, yeah, it was crazy to see like from the start of just getting the car or just wanting to change a couple things to like where that led. It was just cool to see the avalanche, I guess.
Well, I remember the funny thing was you were like, I don't want it quite as loud as your car.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. And like I bought this exhaust for it, thinking it was like one under mine, because when I bought mine, it was the loudest one possible. But I guess they made it louder, and so
It was
like
so loud.
it was so loud.
You know, like turning it off as soon as it starts. Whoa, like just instantly.
Let's move on to sauce number 2. This is the Yellowbird. This one's kind of fruity, flavored, and all that stuff, so it's health conscious.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go flat.
I'm gonna go drum. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
This is better than it was last time. I think it's because we pre-sauced it. That's actually really good.
It's definitely not bad, but it's not one I would order. Yeah.
So Trevor,
Yeah.
when most people think Aaron Duncan, they think fashion expert.
Yep.
A guy that has it really put together. Because of that, I would really appreciate it if you would explain a couple of these photos.
Yeah.
Explain these outfits to me.
Well, this one I was having fun dancing.
You look like you're an Armenian beekeeper from the
It's
year
Armani
3000.
exchange, actually. Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know.
Beekeeper?
Yeah.
Oh, is it because the hat?
The hat makes me think beekeeper.
Oh, okay. I get
From
that.
the future though.
From the future.
Yep. This one you look like yes, the McRib is back. Like, you're so excited in the second one.
You can't tell me you don't get excited for the McRib, though.
I do get excited for the
Exactly.
McRib. That's why I was able to see that and relate to it.
I appreciate that. I still, taste the sauce from the original one.
Really? So it's
Good
sorry.
job. Over and under sauce, right?
Yeah, that was the
Sorry.
So far, that's been the best one.
Next one.
but that could change because now we have David Hasselhoff's sauce. This is
Basil Hasselhoff
Hoff's sauce.
Hassel sauce.
Yeah, this is 14,500 on the Scoville, so we're going up a little bit.
So it's basically double.
Last week I messed around, I got a triple double. Ice cube.
Yeah, none of these specifically have been hot yet.
Just wait.
Well, I'm assuming it's gonna get worse, but.
Is there a wrestler that you particularly like working with? Not because of their in-ring ability, but because they're more hygienic than another wrestler. Like, if you have another guy, he's got you from behind, he's breathing on the back of your neck, or you're like, after the match, or you're like, wow, Brock Lesnar, thank you for having like fresh breath and a good breath mint. Is there one that's better than the other as far as their hygiene goes that doesn't really smell like?
So are you just asking me who has the best hygiene of all the people?
You can go ahead and name the worst too.
Is that like what a very fun, like random question? So you ask me who has the best hygiene?
No, who has the best? No, but
or whose hygiene just do I like the best?
But you're gonna know it a lot more when they're bear hugging you or you're in between their legs. Like, have you ever been in between a guy's legs and be like, wow, it doesn't smell bad down here?
But what's the question is whose just hygiene do I like
who
best?
do you like working with because they have the best hygiene? Like, someone might be a great in-ring worker, but they smell terrible. So you're like, I want to stay away from them.
You know, really, it's usually like, honestly, the guys with like the longer hair, because they usually keep conditioner in their hair to like kind of keep it wet looking through it, so it usually like smells good throughout. So usually guys like with longer hair usually do have a bit of a better smell because of they get stuff in their hair to make it smell. So I never really thought about it, but yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good question to bring up, I guess.
Try to make it as unique of a question as possible.
That's very unique. What is this? You just gonna grab one?
Yeah,
what is it?
Man, just going right in.
What is it?
This is Los Calientes Verde. We are looking at 36,000 Scoville, and it's kind of got like a little bit of a salsa taste to it.
Okay.
So,
Salsa me up.
So I remember that you and Stone Cold Steve Austin have actually grown close and become friends because of cars specifically.
Oh,
what was
kind
the
of, yeah.
story of him saying like you're into cars and then immediately becoming your friend, where you guys are texting regularly, you know, talking? Because I think you said you were at like a Raw or something, and he was like, "What? You're into cars?" What?
I said I'm into cars.
What?
Vehicles.
What?
Automobiles.
What? What?
Yeah,
Give me your best Steve Austin impression.
that'll come later.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess because I had posted photos of the car that you guys had done for me, obviously. And through that, he's seen that. And then I think it was at a Raw. He kind of just pulled me aside and he was talking to me about my car and like what kind of motor I had under it. And I told him basically it was just a normal 2010 Mustang GT under the bare minimum of it. But it was more of the cosmetics that they changed. And then after that, we just started kind of talking about vehicles and then like really have grown like a bit of a friendship over cars, like even like online. If he sees something like that he thinks is just cool, he'll send it to me or something and vice versa. If I see like just a cool car, a cool old truck or something that I think is like cool, like I will send it to him. It's kind of crazy how that connected, you know?
And this was post his podcast, because you had done his podcast, but it wasn't until after you like really discovered you both had this common ground on cars that you guys actually like became friends.
No, yeah, it was definitely through cars how we became, connected, because through the podcast, we weren't like close or nothing. We didn't talk ever or nothing. But I guess after you guys did my car, really, and that got started.
I remember when that happened and seeing him comment on something of the car, like that and he like tagged us in the comment, and I was like, well, you can kill me now.
Yeah, it's crazy
what?
how that's all connected. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, because I'm still like a kid doing Stone Cold Steve Austin impressions, like, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah. Oh, we got 2 drums, so no option.
Ooh.
Would you like the drum or the drum?
I'll take the drum.
We got Hot Heads Official, Revolutionary. No, wait. Is that right? 57,000 Scoville, so it's quite elite.
You can follow them at Hotheads Official.
My hope
Is that correct?
Yeah. So Steve Austin did an episode of Hot Ones, so I hope he comes down to dumbed down version where we talk cars a little bit and comes on this one.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can you handle it?
Are you ready?
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Yep. It happens a little bit.
A little hot?
Yeah, I mean, it's like nothing that we can't, but yeah, there it is.
Definitely turning it up a little bit.
Who would be on your Mount Rushmore of wrestlers? And then I got a second question to this.
Mine's varied throughout the years. The Rock's my favorite wrestler ever. He will forever be. So I gotta put him on it. I think Shawn Michaels, in my opinion, is like the best to ever do it. So I think he's gotta be on it.
Greatest performer of all time.
I think you gotta go Austin because 316 is like just the
hell
best
yeah.
selling shirt ever in the history. You know what I mean? Because of just his
I remember
popularity. You know?
I remember being a kid and seeing a girl, like I was in like 4th or 5th grade, that had a John 316 shirt on, and I did not know what it was. I went up to her and I said, I was like, you idiot, it's Austin 316. Back when it was okay to call girls idiots, I guess. I was like 10. What?
So Austin's gotta be on it.
I don't know. So that's a 3.
But then the last one always.
There's 4 presidents at Mount Rushmore, and I can't even name them. I'm pretty sure like Washington, Lincoln, and then 2 other guys.
But the last spot always kind of
Floats.
because there's so many different things that I look at to put them on there.
So for those 3, if you were to identify, if you took The Rock, Austin, and Michaels, if you were to name a car that each one could have, what car would that be? Like that would identify as them?
Well, now, when I think of Austin, I always think of the monster truck. The big monster, that's what I think of. Stone Cold first. So that's what he's driving around in.
Zamboni.
Are we talking The Rock like WWE's The Rock, or are we talking like now just Dwayne Johnson?
You
in
can
general,
do
The Rock.
You can do
Because
Dwayne
like
Johnson.
back then, it feels like, The Rock's driving around like a Cadillac,
A Lincoln
something,
Town car.
Lincoln, something,
Yeah.
back then, but
Yeah.
we know Dwayne Johnson now, he driving around in
He's
Ford
transcended media.
F-150 or something,
What was that like for you too? Speaking of that, not to get off subject, but that's kind of my thing. What was that like for The Rock to like recognize that you existed?
Oh, that was cool. I remember that specifically being cool. I've never really been starstruck. I've met a lot of people, that I've looked up to over the years, but it was kind of like a starstruck feeling when I met him. So that was kind of a cool feeling for me for some reason, not just him, but everybody that I've met. They say like, don't meet your heroes or whatever. It's been like the complete opposite for me. 99% of them, have just all been so cool and so just like amazing people. So that's been great.
Have you ever thought about breaking that tradition and when someone meets you and you're their hero, just be a complete kid?
You know what? No.
Now,
Watch out.
like someone comes up to you, oh my God, Ricochet, you're my hero. Get away from me, you little piece of Okay. Moving on.
Oh my gosh.
We got Señor Lechuga. You used to wrestle in Lucha Underground. Can you tell me what that says?
Señor, same.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
How much the score veer on it?
67,000. So this ain't too much of a leap from 57,000.
I don't know, man. It looks hot.
I think you'll have a pleasant surprise with it.
0 calories.
0 calories. That's important.
0 fat. 0 carbs. 0 fiber, 0 sugars. Wow. 0 protein. A little bit of sodium, but it's okay.
I know you watch stuff like that, and obviously in your line of work it's important to have a physique, and God gave you 8 abs instead of 6, but I don't really want to talk about your workouts and carbs. How do you get in the crevices? Because generally you're a pretty clean-cut, shaved guy. Is it like a Norelco sort of thing, or do you just kind of like nair it?
No,
How do you get in the crevices to make yourself look?
I'm hairy, man.
You're hairy?
I don't have as much. Sorry, we're not all.
A lot of brown sugar.
Sorry, we don't all have just too much of it, but.
Well, John, the cameraman, when he was putting your lapel mic on you, he pulled me aside and said, his stomach is so smooth. Like,
You know, that's just the skin.
yeah, he reached up to your shirt. He's like, it's smooth, it's firm yet gentle.
Did you try it? That's just the skin, man.
It's just skin.
I can definitely tell like the heat went up a little bit on this one.
But you can really taste the lime.
I like that.
So, you went across the country.
So now we're getting to like the hot ones. This one's like almost perfect.
Yeah.
Like as far as hot and flavor go.
For sure.
Makes you go, because your sinuses, but still it's like not too much, you know?
Has there ever been like one vehicle that you've sought after? I mean, obviously we built the best car in the world for you, your dream car, but is there a car that you're like, if I had the money, it'd be that car? Any car in the world, Batmobile, this or that.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid. Obviously, I've told you since I was younger. I've always wanted a muscle car because I like how it sounds. I like how it goes and grips. I just love everything about it. So now I have that. So thank you guys. I remember when I was a kid, I'd always played the Need for Speed games, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I'd always pick the Porsche 911. I don't know why. I just always thought it was so cool. So I think if I could get like a Porsche 911, like a Porsche. Italian, you know?
Italiano. This next sauce is not Italian. This one is the Butthole Fire. It's 118,000 Scoville units. Quite a jump. That's what it says.
I know. But it's just funny because that's definitely something you would just make up.
Yeah, I know. I make up a lot of weird
So at first I was like, is he joking? But then I'm like, no, I think that's what this is.
I'll do this one. You want me to hand you your wing?
No, man.
Should we do one where we feed it to each other?
Ooh. Maybe we wait till like the hottest one.
We should. But we got to dab it for each other. So yeah, once we get to the hottest one, so that's you committed. We're making it to the end. Making it to the end.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yep. What's that movie where the two dogs have the spaghetti?
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp.
Aaron and the Trev.
Aaron and the Tramp. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the lips, they tingle.
You know, definitely lips tingle. But again, I like spicy.
Me too. I keep eating it because it is good. Have you ever been in a situation because, you know, obviously we were best friends in high school, and I've run into so many people that weren't our friends that are like, "Hey man, how's Trev?" That's the one I get probably more than anything. I run into someone, "How's Trevor? How's Trevor? What's he up to?" And they act like you guys were good friends. How many people have you pretty womaned in a situation to where like you basically seen them and they weren't your friends in high school, or like some girl passed you up and then you came back in town and you were like, mistake, big mistake. Don't answer all at once.
Yeah, that was a lot. There's a lot to digest. Can you,
Especially for the person that made the mistake.
Oh, I guess another something that I guess I just never thought about.
So you've never actually done that?
Yeah. I know, yeah. That was funny. You made snot come out my nose.
Well, I think milk's about
The
to come out
snot
your
that
nose.
the wings have been
Which is funny because
setting me up for.
like the Butthole Fire, and I just love saying that. And then the Los Calientes literally look like snot.
Yeah. Those two were good. I like those two.
Oh, you're not about to like this one.
You see, that's what we need to just stop it.
Well, this is Da
Because
Bomb.
it's definitely, those were definitely, my mouth is hot.
This is Da Bomb Evolution. 135,000.
Remember the movie Evolution?
Yeah, you know what?
Well, Orlando Jones.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
His
about.
leg is, take it, take the leg.
Don't take my leg.
Good movie. There's some, you guys are some of them.
If
Not
anyone
even old enough to know what the movie is.
I'm pretty sure, is everyone here, who's the
I'm
youngest
thinking
person
people,
here?
these people.
Oh, I didn't even see there was people back there.
Aaron,
Wow, hi.
literally
I can
in the
kinda-
camera. Look in the camera.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, the people watching.
He's doing that on purpose.
No, he's not. He's just stupid. Abby, I think we're gonna need the milk after this one.
See, I don't like that. You like setting it up? Do you want to like extra sauce them so we?
Yeah, let's start extra saucing these ones at the end. Man, you're so brave. Thank you. Look at that. When's the last
They
time?
bringing
you
out
had
milk. I don't drink milk ever.
I know you don't. That's why
Almond milk. I get almond milk sometimes
That's not milk.
for protein shakes and stuff. I'm leaving it up to you.
Let's do it, man. I mean, we're right here. Let's see. There we go.
It's like a seasoning.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for this?
The nose is running for sure. I got the sniffles.
Well, you better catch it. All right, which one you want? Drum or flat?
Did you want this one?
No, I didn't. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're not gonna be able to taste it after this.
Are you going straight for the sauce? part?
Yeah. I'm going for the sauce part. I know. I'm so brave.
You want bite?
Anyone want to try this? All right, we're gonna do a ready go. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Not that bad.
3, 2, 1, go. It's already bad.
Woo! Oh, it just gets worse. Woo! Ah. Oh, that's bad. It's like an infection in your mouth.
The thing is, you gotta chew it up a lot before you swallow it, or the sauce is gonna be in your esophagus. Or
There are so many things I could say to that. That does not go away.
you just eat. Yeah.
There's no words.
There it goes. Yeah. It's like it's.
I just. Oh,
I
you
pain
ate the whole
though.
thing.
I like pain. though.
Clearly, you work in a pain industry.
So it's like a little bit like you gotta test it, so you know.
Are you crying?
No, it's from the sauce. I'm not crying. It's just.
Since you have tears in your eyes. I have a scene. Here you go. I'm gonna go first.
What is this?
This is, you read the part that says Trevor. No, don't you say your goodbyes. Don't you give up. Don't do it. I need more tears.
I'm so cold.
You're going to get out of this. You're going to go on and you're going to make babies, watch them grow, and you're going to die an old lady, warm in your bed. Not here. Not this night. You understand me?
I can't feel my mouth.
It's like... Rose, listen to me. Winning that ticket was the best thing that ever happened to me. It brought me to you. All right, I'm done with that. And scene.
You shouldn't. I just licked my fingers, bro.
All right, we only
I'm
got...
trying to do it without the milk because I don't like milk.
Oh, you're gonna like it after this.
I'll have to later.
All right.
Did you sauce them?
Oh, I keep forgetting we're idiots. Yeah. Well, Joe, you're gonna have a lot of good editing to do in this one.
It's not for me.
So this one, number 9, we are at 699,000 Scoville. This sauce is called Hellfire.
And you know, I'm gonna need some milk after this one. You know, you think just because the water cools your mouth off that it's gonna work.
My heart's beating faster.
But you think you're only like, it's only like one per sauce, but it's like, there's that many sauces, so you gotta eat that many wings, so it's kind of a meal.
That last one's a game changer.
See, we should have just stopped at these two.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as entertaining. Your weird fans are really
You know,
gonna
like in a
enjoy
movie
watching
where it's
this.
like, why didn't you just explain that better? It would have been all over. And then they're like, oh yeah, because the movie wouldn't have kept going.
Oh yeah. I noticed the new trend in documentaries is like stuff where it's like, well, especially like with Netflix and Hulu, you have like a 4-part documentary where you're all invested and you're like, oh my God, she died at the Cecil Hotel, it's haunted and then like afterwards it turns out that it was pretty cut and dry, she just killed herself. Like, mental awareness, like, and
Is there something specifically you're talking about?
Yes.
I don't know it.
yes, death at the Cecil Hotel. And then it turns out, also on Hulu, I thought I was watching a documentary about Bigfoot, and as it turns out, it was about like drug dealing. So, it's still getting me.
Yeah, it's hot.
All right, let's get into this wing, Trev.
Yeah. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Did you put more sauce on this one?
There's more sauce on this one. You want more?
No,
This one
no.
of Hellfire.
No. On three.
I don't trust you because last time we ready goat it and you just watched me do it. You butthole.
I know, I'll go first.
All right.
I don't even want to like breathe because you know when you don't breathe you can't taste it.
That brings me to my next question. In 2020, you went on a road trip with your best friend.
You better eat that.
Me. On Route 66 in your Mustang.
Yep.
How freeing was that? I don't even know what I'm asking. Like,
No, that actually was a great experience.
for sure. It's such a freeing thing, but we did it obviously in your custom Mustang, which a lot of people would be like, oh my God, you took a SEMA car across country. But
And
that
back.
was the joy of it. And man, we that car up. What's your favorite story from that trip? I know mine, obviously.
Mine's when you broke my car. Hit a pothole. I did too. We both.
Some of that wide open like desert area, we were going like 120 miles an hour, then we'd be like, oh, pothole. And then,
Do one of these. But then, like, you know, like, you don't hear anything, so you're like, okay, good.
it'd come to us so fast, we'd see that pothole there, and it was like, well,
You
I guess
can't
we're
stop,
just,
you
I
know?
guess we're just hitting it.
And mine, like, it was like just turned into like gravel road.
Yeah. One of my favorite.
Here goes milk. I'm drinking milk. This sucks. I just, even as a kid, pouring some into some cereal.
That's
and
probably,
put the rest in
why
the
you
sink.
had low fiber and you weren't able to give blood in high school. I remember that.
Iron.
Iron, fiber, iron, tomato, potato.
Mine broke because I have the jaw strength of a lion. Some say.
So when we were on that trip, I remember I was like, yeah, I know where I'm going. We were in Texas somewhere. And then we started seeing signs for Paducah, Texas.
No, you were like, yeah, just take a left here and just keep going straight because that's where we're going. You've done it how many times at this point?
8 or 9.
8 or 9 times? Anyways, that makes it even worse. I thought it was like 2 or 3. Okay, this is my first time. Take a left where we are, keep going straight. All right, he's good. Did you take a nap? What happened?
I don't know.
Did you just space out?
For sure.
Anyways, especially because, sorry, my mouth's like watering. Because in those areas, the GPS doesn't work. There's no like service for GPS.
I'm gonna need more milk, I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm going, it's probably a cool 40 minutes. I start seeing Paducah. I'm like, oh, cool, Paducah, because I know there's a Paducah in Texas. And Aaron's like, just gets up from the seat, starts looking on the, I'm like, what, bro? He was like, we're not supposed to be in Paducah, Texas. We were like literally 56 minutes, I think, out of the way.
Yeah, round trip even worse.
So we had to like go all the way back.
Thank you.
Luckily, like we were just like driving. We didn't have like. The milk is coming through big time for sure.
For sure.
Stupid water.
Milky milk. Does a body good.
I mean, I guess in moderation, everything's good, right? That's probably also why I was so skinny
Oh, because
as a kid.
You were skinny, but you still had 8 abs.
I think that's just because I was skinny.
I remember all of us here that have known you for 20 some odd years, like we knew if the right person seen you, you would make it. The high school football coach didn't believe in that as much. He really just wanted you to play football. And of course, my favorite thing in the world is when you were quitting Reedland football, he was like, making the biggest mistake of your life, going to be a wrestler. That is your pretty woman moment.
There we go. That's your second glass?
Yep.
I don't know how you do it.
So there's gonna
That's
be
like a full meal for me.
some weird noises coming from my stomach.
Did you pre-sauce these up, bro?
They're pre-sauced. It's the final dab. We're over 2 million Scoville. We're running the gauntlet. Woo! This sucks. Hold on, you shake
No,
this
I
up.
mean, did you... Shake weight.
Shake weight. God, we're stupid.
You know, definitely if you don't like spicy stuff, this would suck.
And I love spicy stuff.
No, dog, sauce them up this one.
All right. Oh, hold on. All right, hold on. We're gonna sauce both of these up. You man.
Sauce them up, bro. I'm gonna take this one because we're gonna feed them to each other, and this one's harder to eat.
That is harder to eat. All right. Trevor, Ricochet,
Sauced up, baby.
you've done it all. You're the hero of Paducah. A lot of people look up to you. Let's ding it.
Ding it and wing it.
Ding it. Ding my wing and then I'm gonna milk you.
You see? You took it.
No.
You took it too much.
Take
It was
to,
like, you know-
Take it to, no. You take it easy, I take it to the limit. Let's do it.
Oh, so you got sauce in my hat.
That's gonna be a memory. All right.
Do you know how you're gonna... Oh, no, dang, I should... I don't even wanna...
Wait a minute, we didn't even feed them to each other. Do you want some of mine? Oh. That one got flavor?
It's
Beyond
got
Hoff?
flavor, that's the thing. It tastes good.
Not for long.
That's the thing.
Oh, there it is.
No, just instantly. What are you talking about? There it is.
I can't taste anything. Ah!
But it's good. Like, I want to keep eating it. God. Yeah. You know, when you start to feel your body warm up.
Yeah, man. This is good. Get you so high. Oh.
When you start to feel, yeah, you're like, I'm bald, so you feel the moisture.
Yeah, you've turned into an animal. Basically, I can't even look at you. Oh, Jesus.
What?
Of any of the cars you have, what's the one that you kind of miss the most or that you've gotten rid of? That's so hot.
You can't talk. Because my mouth keeps watering. My mouth keeps watering and my eyes keep water.
I should have had more scenes. Hello.
But I've had a lot of cool cars over the past. See, again, you just go to talk and it gets hot. It gets hot. Too hot and hot tub. Hey.
If WWE ever needs you to do an emotional scene, just eat that last 3.
I'm fortunate to have a lot of cool cars. I had this, it was like a 2015 GMC Sierra Denali. Like, it was so cool. And it was like perfect. It was cool. It was just so cool. It was like my dream truck. Man. And can I get the milk? You take that milk. I'll get a new one. It's cold too, probably. But honestly, my mouth can't even feel the temperature of it. But it was so perfect. But I moved into like my condo downtown, and like the parking was like in this little garage.
Been there.
And parking was so like tight, and I had to fit this huge truck into this little spot every time. It was miserable. So I got rid of it, and that's when I got my Volkswagen. But now that I would have a house in Vegas and I have all this space, it's like, maybe I think about getting a cool truck again.
I know some people that build trucks.
Dude, it's not that big.
Not that big. We did it, buddy. If only our young subs could see us now, they would think we're so stupid.
You know, or I think if our younger selves could see ourselves now.
They'd be proud.
Yeah, for sure.
Staying true to our word. Man. Ooh, this was way hotter this time.
I would look at my fingers though. Gotta spit a little bit, you know?
Big thanks to Emerging Media Productions for helping us out with this. Ultimate thanks to Over Under for hosting us and giving us wings and all that stuff. Our waitress, Abby, is that right?
You know that's right.
Thanks to our awesome audience. And thank you, Trevor, for coming in and doing this. This was a lot of fun. This was fun.
This was fun. And thank you for allowing this to happen. Thank you for, without this, I hate you for this. But thank you for getting me a cool car.
That's what it's all about. All right, thank you guys again. Thank you, Trevor.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Episode
That's
3
been awful.
will happen at some point. Thank you guys so much. This was so hot. I'm dying.
Yeah, that's hot.
Ooh, mother.
It's like the lips too. You just want to like sit your lips in it. But that's obviously weird and you can't do it.
No, just do it. Put your lips in the middle.
You know? Or just take like a long sip. You know? I don't. 4 glasses of milk?
No, this will be 3, I think. Or
3.5. You took 1.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I need it because I mean, it's going to be weird later. But, whew, that is so hot.
Should take a latte too.
I should.
All that milk.
Oh man, it's.
The dairy. It's hard to like speak. That sucks.
Yeah, I can barely speak. This time it was so much hotter than last.
But see, we were good up to, even this one wasn't horrible. I wouldn't order it, you know.
Next time you're in a match, you should get a wing out of your trousers and like feed it, like one of the hot ones, and like just put it in someone's mouth.
The sauce in my, would it not be hot in my?
It might burn your pecker.
Yeah. I think that would backfire on me. My nose. It's like a little faucet.
All right, we have to be done.
I want to just breathe like this.
Hey, let's get a picture of you two. Maybe Trevor hold up the last nano bottle, and this could be a cover photo or something for the video.